What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Gains Mindset, where we talk about fitness, nutrition, dating, health. We're going to go over whether you should be eating carbs or not. Also, guys, make sure you hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button as well, and also hit the notification button so you know when we make a video. Definitely hit the like, subscribe for more content. So let's get into it. What's stopping me from having a 100% carb diet theoretically? So he says, this is from a Reddit post. This was a question from a friend who just wants to lose weight. Technically, the key to weight loss is a calorie deficit, right? So why can't you just eat all the carbs as long as it's under, for example, 1,500 calories? Would you still be able to lose weight? Well, the thing is that not everybody has the same sort of genetics and the same body type. So I, for example, am more insulin resistant. So when I eat carbs, it affects me more compared to someone who's like super skinny, very insulin sensitive. Basically, food doesn't make them fat as easy as it makes me fat. So we all know someone that when they eat, they get bloated very easily and they gain weight very easy over time. And we also know people that are like extremely skinny, and no matter what they eat, they don't seem to gain a lot of weight or anything. And that's because genetically, a lot of us are different.
Exactly.
And certain diets work better for certain people. Certain people have different conditions than others. Now, that's why we do keto and like keto carnivore, but we don't recommend everyone to do it because it might not be best for everyone. But people who do want to start a diet lifestyle like that, they come to us for advice on how they should do it, and we tell them the way. But not everyone will want to do that. Some people may choose veganism. Some people may want to do the Mediterranean, or they might want to do
Paleo.
There's so many different types of diets and lifestyles you can live, and everyone has different body types that will support these kind of decisions. So to say everyone should do one specific type of diet for weight loss or weight gain is not the right answer, because everybody's different. So you really need to find what your body is, what your body type is, what kind of foods you can eat without getting bloated. Are you good with vegetables, or do vegetables make you bloated? Because there's something called SIBO, in which case like having a bunch of vegetables can make you bloated and messes up with your gut health. So everybody's different, and you cannot assume that everybody can eat the same way you can, because they can't.
Exactly.
So someone who may be in like great shape, they got six-pack abs and everything, it might not be the best idea for them to tell you what diet you should do without even knowing you, because simply you may have a different body type than them and a different condition that prohibits you from eating certain foods that they can. So you cannot assume everybody is just like you, right? That's not the right mindset to have. Everybody's different. So even if you are in a calorie deficit, some people have a lot of trouble losing weight. I think fasting is one of the best ways actually to lose weight, because like some people really need to lower their insulin, and one of the best ways to do that is to just fast and not eat anything, because every time you eat anything, your insulin goes up at some point. Carbs make it go up the most, and fat makes it go up the least, but they still make it go up. So fasting is also very good for that. And you're being a calorie deficit anyway. But besides from fasting, not everyone needs different calorie requirements because of their activity level or how their body breaks down the food. There's so many different factors that go into it. So suggesting that someone should do what they do is not the best approach, because everyone's different. What you should do, though, because we supply solutions on this channel, is you need to find out what diet works for you. You need to try different things, try different diets, and try different lifestyles and see what works best for you. What gets you the results? You need to find that out for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like for a good example is, I've actually put up a video in this channel very early on, a few years back, where I tried a dirty bulk, where pretty much is that I don't do a caloric deficit. I pretty much do a caloric surplus, but I don't only eat like steak or whatever. I eat like random foods, a lot of processed types of foods like fast food and all that other type of stuff, right? And I go to the gym and I lift weights and trying to build muscle with eating that type of food. Now, that didn't really work out as well. Well, it worked as well as I was thinking it was going to, because it was really awful. But you know, you got to try different things. I tried that because I heard people doing it. I wanted to see what it was about. I wanted to see what are the effects of it with my body. And it was very negative effects on my body. Let's just say that. And you know, you gotta do different things. You gotta research. You gotta do enough research on yourself, on your body, and on the lifestyle changes and the things that you want to do. So this person that's asking about only eating carbs, 100% carb diet, right? I mean, on a caloric deficit, if you are insulin resistant, insulin sensitive, which is the opposite of insulin resistant, you know, and you're able to get through all that food and stuff and all the carbs and stuff and get that through your stream, you know, eating 100% carb diet on a caloric deficit could work. You could lose weight.
Might
But
not be the right weight,
might
by the way.
yeah, and I was getting to that. You might lose muscle. You might lose muscle mass that way as well, because you're not, if you're 100% eating only carbs, you're not getting enough protein, which then will ruin your muscle mass and everything like that. And so by doing different types of diets, I say I don't think 100% carbs is the best way. I feel like having a mixture of everything, if you're trying to have a caloric deficit to lose weight, having a mix of everything, including protein, because let's say if you want to have some muscle on your body, you don't want to lose muscle mass, you need to have some sort of protein in there. And you need to make sure that you're having also healthy foods. You can't just be eating garbage, because a lot of that stuff will deteriorate your body and make you feel sluggish and all that other type of stuff. It's not good. You need to figure out these things on your own, do your research, and you can't just ask someone for advice and for them to, tell them exactly what they do. You have to see what also works on your end as well.
Yeah, so that's basically the message of those videos. You need to find out what works for you. Not every diet works for everybody, but you need to find out what does. And keto and carnivore does work for a lot of people. It works for us. So with that said, we're going to end the video with that. And once again, hit the like button if you guys like the content. Or if you have any comments or whatever works for you, leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.